second. I don't have that up. I just got so much going on. Is it the, I seen it, I think I thought I seen it before, let me double check. Personalization. Yeah. How do you make the mark smaller, though? Okay. Yeah. He just bought himself one. Jesus Christ.
Play because we are now live. Switch over, play some Ark Survival Ascended. Alright. Pretty much all my plan today. We are live, Jessup. Just letting you know. But we are doing just some Ark stuff today. Just got to do the generic grinding up for the boss battle. We need to get some mutations because like these 247s will do just fine with 10k health against Gamma. But I'm trying to get those mutations moving. I think I actually added in the mutation thing as well. Yeah, 247s. We're not getting good. Mutator? Nope. Feeding? Auto feeder trait? Nope, that's not it. Tech? I think it's a tech feeding trough, or it's a normal feeding trough, actually, that has the option to transform. Let me see. I think it's the normal feeding trough that does it. Let me pick this up really quick. Let me see. Nope, no it doesn't. Maybe I never added it. Because it should be here. Send all the raw meat over. I'll put the spoiled meat in there. I'll put the cooked lamb chop in there too as well. Might as well. I'm not going to use it. I use cooked jerky. Shit. I guess let's go find ourselves a Edmontonia, hopefully. Because that's kind of what we're looking for at the moment. But actually, to make shocking trank darts, we need... Can I strip your algae? Yes, I can. Let's actually take that off you really quickly. Run this up top. We're going to go KO and take out some jellyfish. Jellyfish. I don't know, I said jellyfish. I don't know what a jelly is. Because I'm trying, like I know you remember the shocking trank darts, Jesse, and how much more torpor they do versus normal ones. I don't have any...
Shot too. After
yeah,
hit, they get more.
I don't have any of the biotoxin available right now, and it kind of sucks.
Jellyfish and what, like some mushroom or something, right?
Yeah, certain mushrooms. I don't think we have those mushrooms in this.
No, that's
I think that's aberration only.
Yeah.
So I gotta try to find jellyfish just out and about. Luckily, this goddamn turtle is insane and comes with absolutely the best thing possible in you have unlimited oxygen when riding on it, because that's just the way it's set up. The what is this called? Archelon? The Archelon, yeah. The Archelon actually has its saddle gives everybody that rides on it, all 4 riders plus you, oxygen, so you don't need a scuba gear at all to do this. This thing is insane. That's a level 20 Megalodon. I'm gonna fight you. I'm going to take you out in no time because you're weak, and I'm stronger than you. But I'm here to take out jellyfish. We'll level you. 85? Yeah, you're still going to go down pretty quick. I think I spelled the boss's name right in Thodus. Because the new boss on this map is supposed to be like some giant ogre thing with a club. He's supposed to be really tough. So I'm trying to prep for him, but for me to do that, I absolutely need... What the hell? Why is this jellyfish spewing hearts? What are you dropping hearts for, buddy? I don't know. But that new boss apparently is like ridiculously hard. It's apparently 15 levels higher. It requires you to, or recommends you... No, technically it's a requirement. Requires you to be 15 levels higher to even spawn it in. So I'm wondering if he's 15 levels harder than Natrix. Because Natrix was quite a challenge. I couldn't beat her on anything above Gamma. There's the shark I just took out floating to the surface. We should be close to our island. Because I've only got 152 biotoxin. I need more. Oh, yep, there's a jellyfish. Oh, he eats the biotoxin too. I forgot about that, so I gotta be careful with that as well. I'm getting attacked by mantas? For what reason? Bro, you guys are gonna get smoked. I'm the wrong person to fight right now. I am in my biotoxin jellyfish killer mode. Don't mess with me. Hopefully my audio is coming across good. I think it is. Oh, there's a Megalodon that wants the box, too. Alright, let's take this guy out really quick. Oh, 45. Too bad you're such a low level. Oh, another one. This guy's actually got a lot of health for being level 185. Alright, too bad I'm going to smoke him, though. Alright, took him out. Alright, let's level up our melee again. I'm actually going to take this over, going to drop all this. Coelacanth. What are you? That's an Ichthy. Might turn the fog off because I can't see shit. We only ended up grabbing 188 biotoxin, which is probably enough to make like 20 shocking trank darts, but not a lot. Max level Ichthy's. Wait, so you need at least 4 pieces of chitin, so I would need chest piece would have to be my scuba, the rest would have to be chitin. Okay. I can do that. I could definitely do that to tame a Anomalocaris. Anomalocaris, that's the word. I don't see any jellyfish though. That's what we need right now. How much damage do we do to you non-jellyfish killer mode? 137, that's kind of weak. Jellyfish killer mode, I do 300. Yeah, we're not doing much. It's fine though. We'll be Gucci. It's just a Megalodon. Now if we run into an alpha or an astral variant, that may be a different story. Luckily we have a decent saddle on it, 35%. That's a Bassie. Too bad I've got no need to tame one of those. I absolutely can't find any jellyfish, dude. What is going on? I don't know if it's Thodus or Thodus. I don't remember what the guy's name is. I'll have to take a look for the boss. What are you editing a video right now, Jesse?
Yeah, I'm putting a couple of more little snippets in there. I'm trying to think of like a saying, like a little slogan or something quick that I would like to say in almost every video. Like some YouTubers do it.
Yeah, I know what
like
you mean.
Some might say like, "Let's do this," or like, "I'm trying to find my own here."
What's going on, Caro? You at work today? Right now, the plan for me today was to get some biotoxin to make some shocking trank darts. What is your plan for your thingy? I think you should use it's free real estate, Jesse. I honestly feel like that would fit perfect for every time you score a goal.
Oh, I plan on using that too. That's funny. Yeah, I like that.
Because really, if someone you should only use that if, like, when you make the goal, the dude's like just completely not paying attention. Hit him with the it's free real estate. I feel like that's just like a slap in the nuts kind of thing. Right? Am I wrong? It feels like that's a great.
Oh man.
I work every day, but I'm getting loaded with duck meat for stores. People eat duck. I can't say I've eaten duck before, honestly. I don't. Jesse, have you?
I have not, but I would love to.
Jesse would love to try duck meat. So,
and duck eggs too.
Duck eggs? Aren't they just like normal eggs?
They're bigger.
Really? Do they have like more protein
for you? They're supposed to have more nutrients in them.
Oh damn! The more you know. You see, I didn't know that. Hang on, my game's acting funky. Let's punch a couple times. There we go. All right. Biotoxin. Let's stuff this in the fridge because it goes from 1 hour to 4 days in the fridge. Alright, let's move these here. Let's see if we can do shocking darts. Shocking darts aren't made here? No, they're made in the fabricator. That's right. Can I make 100 of these? I can make 63. I'll take actually 63 of those. Oh, he's getting their eggs too. Exactly like you called. I'm getting some shocking darts in case I see another high-level tech giga or anything else I'd like to tame. I'm probably going to keep the shocking darts. There are also enough people who can't eat chicken eggs. See, I didn't know that was a thing. Like, I know for a fact there are certain people that can't eat dairy, me being one of them. Dairy doesn't work for me at all. Like, I feel terrible when I eat dairy. Like, absolutely terrible. I hear your video, Jesse. Are you watching it on your phone?
No, bro. Here, I'll fix that.
I was like, what the hell? I can hear it through your phone.
How is it bad? Because I had
No.
everything muted. Okay.
The stuff he's hauling today is frozen. Give me 1 second here. I need to fix something.
I'll be right back.
Oh, shit. Whoops. I just like reset the thing and put it back in. My screen percentage, I put it up to 80 normally when I'm playing alone on Epic settings. But I feel like screen percentage needs to be put down to like 30 when I'm playing on stream. Because it doesn't make it look bad. Like, it looks decent right now. But I also feel like it could be better looking a little bit. I don't know. It doesn't look bad to me. I'm going to run with it. It doesn't look great either. But we're out to do some exploring. My promo chaos game is coming along good. I tamed a demonic before I take on shadow or fairy. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I want to get back into that, into playing the primal chaos. But I'm having way too much fun doing Astraeos. I completely forgot the map we're playing on before I take on Astraeos. And I was like, I need to finish Astraeos first. Because this is definitely worth it for me to do. Let me land here for a split second. How's the game looking? Doesn't look terrible. Everything looks alright. Ark is one of those games that either looks really good or really bad, dependent on a lot of different factors. It's like a circle of ichthyes here. Is the power main on your shoulder? No, that is the Lutricampus still. Because I'm running the Lutricampus as... because it has the insulation effect. R.screen percentage space. Let's try 60. Because the screen percentage, you never want to run it higher than 100, is what Jeremy Steiglitz said. What's going on, El Primo? How do you get elemental fruit? By beating some of the elemental bosses. You beat some of the bosses and they should drop these seeds. I know the Pyro does give you the insulation protection, but I know it can't carry 2 different artifacts. And honestly, I've gotten so used to just throwing this guy on my shoulder, I completely forgot about the Pyro main, I'm not going to lie. Because normally I would run the Pyro main, but I just completely forgot that it was a thing again. This is why I'm so glad you guys are here to help, like, remind me of things that I have. Yeah, you need to beat the bosses to get the fruit. Well, they'll give you the seeds, then the fruit. But I will tell you right now, to use the seeds, you do need a lot of fertilizer. So before you start planting them, make sure you get a lot of fertilizer way in advance because it burns through fertilizer. Unless if that was a bug, but it burned through fertilizer quick for me. But we're going to look for an Edmontonia. I just want to come over here and look really quickly at this thing on this side of the map and see if there's any gigas or carches spawned over here or anything. It's kind of why I'm coming this direction a little bit. Normally I'd be running with my Pyro main. Like if I was playing on Syntax server, which is where I generally play, I'd be running with a Pyro main right now. But I'm not, so I might actually switch back to running the Pyro main quite often as my main land mount. I would love to get an S Pyro main. That is definitely my #1 go-to thing right now is to get an S Pyro. If I can get one of those, that would be the cheekiest play ever. Because they look absolutely fantastic. They got that nice blue hue to the flames. I just have yet to see one other than in the well, advert for the mod, honestly. There's another creature I tamed in today's video that you guys will find out about tomorrow. I'm not going to say any more until then, but you guys will see that tomorrow's video. It's not in my inventory, so I don't have to worry about you guys seeing it. We don't want that. We'll take those, take those, take those, take those. That's a decent little red drop, honestly. Surprisingly. They need to add like a demonic Megawana. That would be insane. Having the speed to glide with one of these, plus just having demonic power or even elemental variants, would easily be one of the best creatures in the game. In the Primal Chaos mod, at least. I'm tempted to do one of two maps after we finish this one. We're either going to go start Atlantis. Oh, the other map. I think it's not Nyrendil. Is it? Not Nyrendil. What is it? Althemia is what the other one is. We're going to do Atlantis, Althemia, or Forglar, or the 3 premium maps. One of those 3 we're going to try to start and do before Ragnarok drops. That's the plan. Once we finish this map. But I don't know if we have the time frame available to finish this, start a whole new series before Ragnarok drops. So there's that. That's a little bit of an iffy challenge right now at the moment. So we're kind of looking at that still too. Alright, here's a drop that we're going to just check. 2 water jars. Normally I'd take those. Another reason why I keep this guy on my shoulder, because he sometimes drops those water balls that I can just like pick up and use for water. So that's another main reason I'm carrying him, Caro. That's another big reason why I have him on my shoulder. Because they'll occasionally drop those and it's kind of nice to get one. There's supposed to be a level 90 drop. I've only seen it through Ross Clark's video. I have yet to see one myself, I feel like, because I don't think I've ever gotten a good enough drop to get one, because it's supposed to be filled with saddles, like a ton of good saddles, and I've yet to see one. Yeah, I knew it. I forget that it attacks off your shoulder. The only thing that's selling me still on this Lutricampus is the Lutricampus does eat the things too. It doesn't cook the meat, which is a huge downer. And realistically, you're right in the sense of I don't need it for the extra artifacts because I'm not carrying the extra artifacts. Like, this is a terrible drop for me. Like, none of this is useful. I have not found a single good drop really yet since I started playing today. I played a little bit this morning, which is how I recorded the next video, which you guys will see tomorrow, which is kind of insane. The creature we got in tomorrow's video is actually kind of game-breaking, but there's something we have now that kind of nullifies it a little bit. But if you're earlier on in the game and want to tame said creature, it's definitely worth your while. That's a 145 Doed. If I wasn't this late in the game and I had a Doed already, that would definitely be a quality tame. What is it coming after me? A Pulmonus Scorpius? Bro, you're not going to box me. We're going to fight, and I'm going to win. Because I'm better than you. Screw off, RG. Bro, I don't want to play this game. Not the Arc game, I mean the game of everything attacking me. There's usually Karchas and Gigas here, but there's not. That's not a bad little saddle. We'll take that. We don't have a seahorse yet. Is there anything up here? Because we're missing a seahorse. That's one thing we still could go tame. No, nothing up here yet. It makes sense on Scorched Earth to the water, otherwise on Pyromine all the way. Pyromine, I don't know why I said it that way. I've been using my level 65 Doed since the beginning. Hey, I've found some pretty decent stuff so far. Like, I'm surprised we found that high level Karch that we did in yesterday's stream. That S Karch 135 was insane. I mean, I'm tempted to go back to the Pyromane, but the Lutricampus, I actually named mine Ashatwat, so that's another reason why I keep it on me. Someone wanted me to name it Oshawott, which I did, but I just twisted it a little bit to Oshatwat because I thought that'd be funny. So I was like, Oshatwat. 2 days ago, I saw a baby spirit Bronto, wanted to kidnap, but a crazy strong Giga killed it. They should have named the seahorse according to the Greek mythology the Hippocampus. I actually could if I tame one eventually. Like I said, my plan is to still tame like a bunch more creatures. There's still a lot left to do on this mod, like no question. There's a ton left for us to do. Not even mod anymore on this map. Like there's still a ton to do. We still have to be Natrix on Beta and Alpha. We still have to beat Thodus. I think his name is Thodus. I want to call it Thodus. On Gamma, Beta, and Alpha. So we still have a lot to do. Like, there's a ton to do. And there's the... Do you know where the honey cave is on this map, Koa? I showcased it in the video the other day. But there's a good cave to get a lot of honey and organic polymer if you're not ready to take on OSDs. There's the King Titan we have to still fight. And I also found out as well, Koa, that the reason I'm having so many Gigas and Karchar spawns is it's my fault. I actually have a mod in that increases their spawns, and I completely forgot I put that in. Because I took it out for a minute, but apparently it didn't save when I took it out. So now I have a ton of them spawning. It's more Karchar and Giga spawns is legitimately what it's called. And it's a cross-platform mod, so if you want to use it, you can. But I added it to increase my spawns so I could try to find more for the series. And it actually kind of slightly overspawned it a little bit. I mean, technically kind of overspawned it, but I'm not going to complain. You're not going to see any more Spirit Babies. They are actually removing that. I saw a few Spirit Baby trikes, if you guys remember. But they are removing the Spirit Baby option. They shouldn't be a thing, is what Mr. Chaos said specifically. He said that should have never happened, because that allows people to skip so many steps. And he does not want that. So those will be now gone within the most recent update. Sadly enough. Oh, what level are you? 95, there's a Rex. We're still looking for the Edmontonia. Oh, this might be one of those special drops. It's supposed to be really blue and have like some aura off of it. This is not one of those drops. This is an absolutely terrible drop. The Meguana is easily one of my favorite creatures right now. Like, I've got no complaints about this thing. I'm so glad to have it back. I have the S Maywing in, but I've still yet to see one of them. There's an S Aloe. But I will say... Oh, there's a Meguana right there. What level are you? 585. With us losing the Edmontonias... With the Spirit Babies? Are you talking about Koa? Because if you're talking about the babies... I don't know. I've never... Oh, see, like right here. I keep getting all these saddles. I'm dumping the organic polymer because I have too much. See, that's another thing is the origin issues. Is like, that's why I want to run our own server at some point. Is like, I couldn't find any origin creatures when I played. They're hard to find. Like, see, these are all terrible drops. Like, how do you put baby creatures in the saddle? I think when you're on it, right there. It's this tab right here. Enable nursing, and then show area that you're feeding it, and then pick up the baby right here. They just got to be within that region of that circle, I think, is how it works. Or when you're looking at them, I'm going to have to find a baby to, like, steal, as terrible as that sounds. So let's see if we can find a baby, actually. The demonic... You got a demonic Reaper Queen? I was never able to beat one of those in our little bit that I played. Is that an S-Spino? Oop, that's an Astral Carno. Do we fight that? Like, I mean, I know we could take it, but do we fight it and waste our time? Or do we let it be? There's a Tech Rex over there, level 60. Does it imprint the baby? I'm not sure. We're actually going to find that out now. I'm actually going to find one of them, and we're going to see. We're going to try to find a wild baby somewhere, and take out the parent, and then steal the baby. That's the play. That's the play for the stream today. I can't wait till they add in wild flyers. Okay, of course, there's a baby Bronto over there and a pack of Brontos. We're not going to fight that. We're going to see if we can find one wild, just like randomly sitting around. Let's see. No baby Rex. I would like to find something useful. Damn. I'm definitely going to have to get on and work with you then, Kara. There's a Microraptor near me. Or did it lose me? Yeah, it lost me. I'm tempted to get Aloes, honestly, because they have really good bleed damage. And I feel like, oh no, what we need to get is Deinonychus. I need to get a good pack of Deinonychuses. Good pack of like 4 of them for the bosses. I feel like that'll be huge. Having a nice pack of Deinonychuses. There's a Tech Raptor. What level are you? 18. If that was a 180, you would have been mine. That's a 135 Rex. I also would like to say thank you guys for coming on to the streams every day. I like the fact that each and every day I know I press that live button. I've got you guys here watching the streams, hopefully enjoying the content. I'm assuming that's why you're here. And just being here each and every day. I appreciate that. Thank you. And those of you that go back and watch the streams after they've been uploaded, I thank you as well. Because I know Santi did, and I think Shadow did as well the one day. Whoa. I swear I just saw a Microraptor trying to jump on me. Just like e-brake that whole thing. It's a 25 Rex. Bro, get out of here. You are not worth my time. See, that Rex has some really nice colors. Oh, there's a Deinonychus right there. What level are you? If that's a 150, we're trying it. Ooh, that's tempting. That is very tempting. Oh, there's a bunch of baby Tech Parasaurs right there. Perfect. Uh-oh. 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 They're about to get completely smackered here. Let's test it. Let's see what gets destroyed. Oh no, not the baby Parasaur. This one right here. Is this one untamable? Claimable? Is this one claimable? Like, how do I do this? Do you have to own the baby? He's like, I think you have to own the baby. Oh, well, that one's dead. I truthfully think you have to own the baby to claim it. Hey, back away. This one's mine. No! No! Damn it. There goes that baby Tech Parasaur. It's a Megalana. Yeah, I think you have to own the baby to pick it up. Like, honestly, I think you do. So, I'm gonna have to just find a wild baby running about. There goes that Deinonychus too. The upgrade imbued workbench can ruin, and the Runic dragon mod. For what? Well, I'm sorry, I forgot completely what I said because I got distracted by the whole cluster of fighting going on there. There's an Astral Raptor. Like, they're definitely worth taking on, the Astral creatures, because they do drop really good loot. But I don't know if that's something we want to spend our time on right this second. S-Allo. Ooh, it's a baby S-Allo with it. Is the Pachyrhinosaurus going to win? Probably, actually. We may steal that baby S-Allo, honestly. Just jack that really... Oh, no, we're not. There's a Rex coming over. Is that coming over, or is it coming towards me? Oh, that's a terrible time. That is a terrible time. That went from a 1-on-1 to a 3-on-1. Yep, we're not joining that fight. Yep. Oh, I mean, we could. We could easily win it, but that's not... It's not what I'm looking to do here. Yeah. Nope, not playing that game. Gotta get papers? Alright, got you. I'm trying to find something super easy for us just to test it. Bro, get away from me. Don't attack me. I have the least of your worries right now. I should be at least the least of your worries, but no, you're attacking me. Baby's about to be donezo, huh? How's the baby's health looking? It's alright, we're going to try to steal that baby in a second. And come here. Alright, we imprinted on the baby. Bring it over towards us. Can we pick it up? Right there. Yep, that is how you do it. Alright, so now it is in my saddle. Which is awesome. Let's enable the nursing. Yes, I'm tempted to go to a new mod map after we beat Alpha. Alright, so there. That is how you do the pickup. So you have to own the baby. So you have to imprint on it. And then pick it up and then just stuff it in your trough and do the feeding. Do I know what it does entirely? No. But you can see, if you angle just right by looking at it, you can tell that... We'll see in 2 minutes if it wants care. We'll check in about 3 minutes and see what it does. Yeah, we're not leaving this map until we complete it on Alpha. At least that's the plan, at least. That Tech Rex would be pretty cool if only it was a higher level. I'm trying to get away from every wild creature that's aggressive, so I can check the imprinting on this guy really quickly. So I'm probably going to have to fly up here and tuck myself in this little corner. Really quickly here. Let's stop. I think we're safe. Are we safe? Yeah, we're safe. Okay. Now, let's look at you and see, are you being imprinted? It does not look like you are being imprinted at all. I do not think it does imprinting. I think it just does the feeding, normal nursing style stuff. I don't think imprinting comes from this. So that does suck a little bit. But the fact that if you just pick up a random high-level baby you want to keep in the wild while you're flying around, you can heal it up back to base. Yeah, I would actually just do that then, just carry it with you if you're going to go exploring. Because it'll keep it fed too. But it does. You can't imprint it. It doesn't imprint it itself for you. There's probably a way you could turn that setting on. I'm assuming they have one. But I'm not positive, and I don't want to say yes or no. But yes, it will feed for you the whole time. So that is a huge benefit. But right now, I'm looking for an Edmontonia, and I absolutely cannot find one, which is absolutely terrible. That's a cool looking Rex. It's got a nice red underbelly with a purplish gray top. The attack stat is terrible on it. I was looking for a nice level Meguana too, but... Oh! Oh. Really, dude? Level 15? Why are you even here? The color, though. I may have to go take a look at the color. Whoop. No. No, no. Oh. It can kill your babies. Oh, the more you know. The The more you know. It can kill your baby. It's why you don't get close to big, angry lizards. Alright. You did your first yellow OSD? Nice. I'm actually gonna... This one's got a really cool color, but I don't want it to stay alive. So I'm gonna just take it out right there really quickly. Because of the fact that I want to try to get more to respawn. That one looks really nice too. But I don't think it's going to survive in this area. It's more than likely to die, so we'll just leave that one be. But let's keep progressing on this way. Our goal today in this stream is to find an Edmontonia. Generally, see if we can find an S Dreadmare or an S Pyromane as well. I would say that's not a wild baby, is it? That dude's getting smoked. There's no way he's surviving that fight. There's an S Spino down there, which is kind of cool, but I have no need for a Spino. See, like, Spinos are fantastic. I'm generally debating adding the upgrade bench mod. Apparently, people like that mod. I've never cared for it. One reason I've never cared for it is because, yes, I'm just killing random iguanas. The reason I don't care for it is because of the fact that it completely, at that point, kind of nullifies crafting skill and the chance of drops giving you good stuff. Like, if you could take a 600 or 200% shotgun, right, just farm a bunch of resources and push it up to 700, what's the point of you going to a supply drop? You have almost no point. I mean, I may be wrong in that thinking. Maybe there is more behind it. I don't know. But that's part of the reason why I've never added one of those. I don't know if you heard me say earlier, Koa, the reason we have so many Gigas and Karchas spawning is because I accidentally added a... Not accidentally. I added a mod in that increases their spawns. I thought I removed it, but apparently I didn't. So I'm just going to leave it in at this point. Because why not? It's not affecting me terribly in any way. It's not making the game worse. No, your crafting skill doesn't drop, no. But if you use the crafting skill potion, it takes all levels you have, puts it into crafting skill, so when you make something off of a blueprint, you have a chance of getting a really higher crafting item. And there's also something else that we need to really cover as well. It's something that came from the aberration thing, where you can combine blueprints to get higher level blueprints, and then use a crafting skill potion on that. There's a couple different things I still got to cover on this series itself. So, I've got a lot of things on my, not on my plate, but on my mind that I want to cover. Like, right here, let me see if I can find Bob's Tall Tale items. I'll see if I can find it. Because I love that this guy can float for a second. Like, the Tribe Tower we've gone over. This I've gone over in my Extinction one, but I may actually add one of these to this map for us. The Tinkering Desk is what it's called. Place blueprints into this to combine them into more powerful blueprints. This thing is great. This thing is fantastic. And these two together are really good as well, and so is the clock face. You can increase the production rate of nearby structures. So, like I said, there's a couple different things that are already in the game that makes the game that much smoother. But I haven't used them yet. So, we're probably going to do episodes exclusively on some of those things. Like, we're going to be covering the Tinkering Desk here probably pretty soon, because I've got those 2 Rex blueprints. Would I say that Bob's Tall Tale is worth it? Yes. With the point we're at now where everything is fully out, yes. Because you get access to those few creatures like the dude on your wrist, the spider. Shit. I can't think of his name now. Little spider dude. The Oasisaur. Oasisaur is definitely great. The Armadoggo. And then just all of the items that you can get from it. They're not necessary to play the main game. They're no question. They're not absolutely required or anything. But they're definitely useful if you have them, and they increase just the overall enjoyment and playability of certain things, in my opinion. But there's a red drop with a red ring. Let's hope this is something fire. I highly doubt it. But let's just hope and pray that this is something good. because I have not had great luck on drops. Oh, yes it is. Hot damn. I don't need those. I don't need Battle Tartar. I don't need Mind Wipe. I don't need Polymer. Don't need that. Don't need that. Take that. Don't need that. Hold on a second. That saddle, though. 191.7. That is insane. Cosmo, thank you. The 191.7. So I could turn this into a blueprint, mix it with my other 3 blueprints, and possibly push a blueprint of over 200 armor for my Rexes with the Tinkering Desk. I'm not going to do anything right now on the stream because I want to save that for an official video, going over what the Tinkering Desk does. But you can merge blueprints together to possibly, it's not guaranteed, I will say that much, to possibly get higher quality blueprints. For those of you that do not know what the Tinkering Desk does. It's definitely worth it. And so is the gene scanner. I mean, technically the gene scanner is worth it if you use it for the gene pulling ability of it, which if you're a true on like breeder, like I usually am, you'll use that a lot. You'll legitimately look for dinos that have like Giant Slang 3, King Slang 2, things like that, that are beneficial against bosses, and you'll take that and use that. Exactly. Because the trait transferring is fantastic. It's beneficial, and wow, I think we just circled back to our original base. Holy shit. Pardon the language. Wow. We haven't been here in a while. Hot damn, this is like flashbacks to the beginning of the series. Did we leave anything here? We have a bed. Let's see. Oh yeah, when we collected all those things. Oh, we have a nice Ute saddle here. A wood tree platform. Now, we had some pretty decent stuff back at this point in time. A lot of things have changed since this time, drastically. Like, we're way better off. But, things have changed drastically comparative. With B+ armor, basic tools, to now multi-tool. No, this is nice. I'm going to keep this here. I'm not going to touch anything. I may take some stuff that I need, but I'm probably not going to touch it like this. I'm going to take that. That's fantastic. I'll take that extra spoiled meat. But I'm going to leave everything where it is as like a memory of where we started to where we're at now. Like, yeah, look at some of these bows we were using. Yeah, that's all staying. So where we are to where we're at now kind of thing. So that's all staying there for memory purposes. Like, if we were on a public server with you guys and I was playing with you guys, I probably would remove that just so someone else has a new base to live at. But seeing as we're on my single player, I'm not going to remove that at all. Our metal has come back. That was up here. We definitely need to find... You fully destroyed it? No, I left it for memories for series. Because hopefully at the end of the series, I want to do something going over where we started to where we're at kind of thing. Showing what we went from in that little shack to the full-on cathedral-looking base we have now. Like, it's insane to see how far we've come. And it's awesome. It's really awesome to see how far the series has come so far, and I'm really glad that I think you guys are enjoying the series. I'm really happy to see that actually you guys are enjoying the Astraeos series. I never thought at one point in time that there would be others that enjoyed watching me play Ark with how I play it. Because I play it very odd, I feel like, compared to most. Come on, be something good. I mean, these aren't terrible. These are good. Oh yeah, no, I agree. Lying on a server, you always move it. You always take everything with you anyway, because you don't want to leave it and have someone else take it anyway, but... No, it's surprising. I gotta sneeze. Shit. It's surprising to see that you guys are enjoying the series as much as... It sounds like you guys are. Because I can see it from the likes, I can see it from the views, I can see it from the watch time. Like, it's all there. Thought I just heard like a T-Rex or something yell. Does he have any meat in his inventory? He does not. Probably need to get you some food here, buddy. So you can start healing up. I don't see any Karches or Gigas up here right now. They're supposed to spawn more frequently. Like I said, with that mod, they're supposed to spawn a lot. Oh! Oh, come on! Why can't you be a higher level? God damn it. Why can't you be a higher level? I know what we're doing right now. Give me 1 second. I don't know who's calling. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. That was just a job offer calling, which was a good one, but it's one that they don't want me for because I don't have any commercial experience doing the thing that they need. But we're going to come back and tame him with a couple baby Rexes. Because I did pool cleaning when I was living in a different state that I'm in now. And they don't have this. I don't have the same qualifications that they need here for that there, or from that there that they need for here is what I'm trying to say. Like they want commercial services. I've never done commercial, so I don't know any of those specifications. Alright, so we're gonna take like 3 of these eggs. Actually, let's let that do that. Actually, let's go store this up here first, and then we'll do that. Store some of our stuff we have on us. Because we're going to try to tame that Karch, because why not? There's absolutely no reason not to. Store this, store this. Store this, store this, store this. Store. Gasoline, store. Store trank arrows, because I usually grind them up into half narcotic, but we're going to store all 3 of these saddles too. Yeah, I think that's everything. We're going to keep the flamethrower on us because we're actually using it. The plan is to use it at least to tame an Edmontonia if we see one. That's definitely the play right now. But, let's see. We need a 232 Daedon, which we still have not gotten. We're going to bring all three of these fertilized Rex eggs. Because of the fact that we don't know if it's going to work the first time. So, it usually is a perfect 1-to-1 ratio for baby. Especially on a Rex. but we're going to test it just in case. And I gotta hope I don't spawn right into his mouth either. Okay, no, it's over there. Bro just disintegrated? It's because I'm on a slant, isn't it? That's why I brought extras. Alright, there we go. Bro straight up just disintegrated on me. Don't you go angry mode, you fuck. Only thing I'm going to kind of struggle with right now is trying to find stuff for him to tame with. Run.
I'm back.
Alright, what's up, Jessel?
Not much. I decided not to do no audio, so I'm going to try something first. I really would like to get a better mic. I did a couple of test runs.
You did a couple tests?
It wasn't the best.
No, your mic will have to upgrade over time. Like I said, the one that I'm using right now is probably going to be fantastic for you. It's the Snowball, because it covers a lot of bases. I'm trying to tame another Carcharodontosaurus, but there's absolutely no creatures nearby, which is insane. So I may end up not getting this tame. Yeah, there's literally nothing here. What is going on, bro? I think there's something in this tree. Yep. That's a Thyla. Alright, perfect. Bro, how is there nothing around? Oh, right here. Here's some stuff. Here's some stuff. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's see if we can get a damn near perfect tame. That'd be great. Damn near perfect tame would be ideal. Or a perfect tame would be ideal too, technically. Perfect. Let's go. Can I shred this guy up too and get some stuff? I don't know what's going on, Koa. I mean, I know I got that mod in, but... Right here, we got another S-Carch. Have you found any S-Carches yet? Because finding these ones have been kind of nice. Sadly, both of these are male. So that kind of sucks a little bit. We still got 500 seconds left. This guy should give us a lot, honestly, if we can get him downed. Ah, that gave us pretty good taming effectiveness. But you get a bunch from the bugs, too. So if you're running the No Untamables mod, this is fantastic to do it on. Because you can get a bunch of bugs, just to give you a bunch of stats, too. See, the taming effectiveness actually goes up pretty quick, surprisingly. Just gotta keep munching away. Every time a few of them come out to fight, they just instantly get put right back down. Yeah, oh yeah, this is perfect. This is one of the best ways to do it. This and, if you can, like in a little pond where there's a bunch of saber-tooth fish. Absolutely fantastic for it. How is this nest not gone down yet? Like, come on. I want to check the nest's health, but I don't want to get off this thing. It's got to be close, right? Got it. Came out as a 150. Let's throw out the Miguana over here. Hop on his back, and let's see what that S-Carch came out with. Average. Average across the board, honestly. Nothing special. Let's swing back up top here and see if there's anything else. Now that we took that one guy, maybe if we can find another one. That'd be ideal. It'd be kind of nutty if we could. let's see. Carcharodontosaurus. So what made you decide to do audio now, Jesse?
I don't know. I'm actually having some technical difficulties here with the Da Vinci. It's all playing in slow motion, so the sound's in slow motion.
So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know how to fix it. What's this?
Hey, like I said, you might as well want to try Camtasia at this point. Switch over and just give her a good old college try, you know what I'm saying?
I might just have to restart everything. I think I messed with a setting that I'm not familiar with. So.
Then yeah, that might be it too. Honestly, could possibly be it.
Yeah, I just did all that editing for nothing.
No, it should save it. You could probably save the project.
I had to delete it because I'm just gonna start over. I have most of my clips saved and most of my tags, like where I want to put where, saved, but just try something here.
Is there any Edmontonias here? Nope, but there's 2 giant beaver dams, though, I just saw. Alright, let's keep going this way. See what we could find. Because we're definitely looking for more carches. Like, no question. If we could find more carches, because I think my carch is a male. Yes, it is. So I need a female, or a female S carch would be great. Because if I could breed them together, even if it's a lower level, it'll have the imprinting buff, so that'll be that much better. Alright, let's go up here and look. Sometimes Gigas and Carches spawn here. There's an S Fenrir. Level 90. We're not about to mess with that because we don't want a Fenrir. Megatherium. Level 55. Some Dire Wolves. We're drifting in our Miguana. Not seeing much of value here. What level are you? 90 again. An Equus, 55. Yeah, I'm not seeing any Gigas over here at the moment. They'll spawn eventually. We do have that level 18 over here that we could go take out to clear up a spot. Oh! Does that say a metal multi-tool inside this thing? Hold on a second. What? What? Bro, hold on. These dams come with multi-tools? Or is that just because of the mod I'm running that has the multi-tool in it? Like, that's a drastic difference. That's a whole 260%. That's insane. Like, here's a normal size dam and then a full size. Or a giant. We're gonna check both here. I think there's 2 here, honestly. Yeah, there's 2. That's insane. There's that much. I don't need this much wood from these, so we're going to dump all these really quickly. And then we're going to take off. But I can't believe I just found that in a beaver dam. There could be more around, so I want to do a quick little scan here. See if I can find any more giant beaver dams. Not seeing any up this way. Oh, hello. That's a cool looking Anki. That's a cool looking Anki too. That may be a come back later and tame kind of thing. Because right now I'm on the hunt for something specific. And I don't want to get distracted. I already did by those beaver dams. I just can't believe we got a multi-tool from one of them. That's insane. Do you run the Nano's reusable Koa? Because if you do, pay very close attention to any of those beaver dams you see, because apparently they have multi-tools in them. Did your restart fix it, Jesse?
Yeah, it was that whole thing was like corrupted. I think I know what it was. So like DaVinci crashed like halfway, but I just did something to keep it up, and I think that's what like corrupted everything. So I had to yeah, basically figured it out.
Good. Yeah, if you're going to use the reusables, definitely do it, because you can find multi-tools inside the beaver dams, apparently. Which is insane. I just found that metal multi-tool right there. It's a 592% inside one of the beaver dams. I don't think that's supposed to happen. But if it spawns there, it must. I don't know. I'm just not going to complain about it. A 500% multi-tool? That's perfect. I could literally blueprint that item if I wanted to, and then turn it into like a 700% multi-tool, which the highest you can go to is 755%. Is the highest you can get for any kind of tool, or armor or anything too, I think. No, armor's higher. Tools and the shotguns and whatnot, the weapons, I forgot the word. The max you can get is 755.2, I think, or 755.6. One of the two. I think maybe the upgrade station can go beyond that, but I'm not entirely sure. It's a Ratatosaurus. Whee! Glide. We're heading now to go back to that spot where I know Edmontonia sometimes spawn. Like, we're literally just looping in circles at this point, because we're trying to find one. We're going to head to this area, and if we don't see one here, we're going to head over to Thodus and probably do some work there for a little bit. Probably do an OSD. And go from there, because honestly, at this point, I don't know how to find an Edmontonia other than just constantly dino wiping, and I hate constant dino wiping because it slows the game down, because things take 30, 45 minutes to respawn, and it's just more of a pain at that point. That'd be something I would do while off screen, like if I'm just sitting there breeding up dinos, I'll do a dino wipe, so I'm not leaving the base and letting everything just render itself in or pull itself back in. And then even when you do a dino wipe, you need to go around and try to find the spots to make things respawn in anyway. But this dude like just cruises. Kind of insane. I'm wondering if you could find their saddles in drops. You're supposed to be able to, I think, but I've yet to find any. Alright. We're cruising up over this way because I really need either an Edmontonia or an Anki. I don't want to have to go with an Anki because Ankis are just kind of Ankis. The Edmontonia is kind of top tier. I'd love to get one of them back because I'm kind of annoyed that I don't have one. I was half tempted to spawn one in and just tame it because of the fact that we had 3 of them, all max level 2. But it is what it is. We'll have to just try to get one back the normal way and see if we can get that to work. Can an RG lift it? I've never tried it. Honestly, I could not tell you. But if you're at that point where you're wanting to get resources moved to and from base quickly, I would go 1 for a Dreadmare if you have the Dreadmare. I don't know if you tamed it. Or 2, go for the link storage system if you can. Get 2 of them made up with 2 generators. 1 for the generator back at your base with your main everything hooked up there, and then another generator and another link storage system so you can just fly from spot to spot, placing it down, putting all. But the only problem is you have to place it down, put it all in the storage, go back to your base and get it, and then I think it's safe to pick up the storage. I don't know if maybe if you pick it up early it'll delete it. I honestly don't know. I don't think it will. It shouldn't. Because technically you put it in the linked storage, it's not in the internal storage. But I wouldn't want you to risk that and lose everything you've worked on. I know the Rhino can lift the Ed, so if you get a Rhino, that would help you a lot. There's a Thyla. Yeah, see, there's not a single. What are you laughing at, my single? Yeah, there's not anything really here. There's a beaver dam right there, too. We're going to probably steal all the resources from these. Ooh, there's an otter. There's a legitimate normal otter. 145. We're going to rip up these giant beaver dams. Because now that these are here, they're definitely stuff you want to come to. There's 2 more giant beaver dams. Oh, broke the rocks. Anything up there? Oh. Yeah, if you knew about this spot, Koa, you definitely want to be coming here to get the beaver dams. I always dump the rare flowers usually, but this time I've been keeping them. Because you never know when you might want to use them for something. The wood I don't need. I don't need that at all. I could go get that easy from a tree. And I just did this earlier today too for the other video. That's how I knew about all these locations. Alright, let's see. Edmontonia. The fog is thick, so we kind of can't see too far. I don't know why these guys have such a low spawn rate either. It feels to me like they have a low spawn rate. They're supposed to replace Ankis, I think is what they share. Oh, that's a pink Rex. There's another Rex. There's a pink Surratt. That's cool. See, at one point I thought about building over here, but I was like, this is kind of a dangerous little area. Probably shouldn't. Because I saw this little... You could build a wall like up around you in here to be safe. Has a tech version? As of now, no. It does not. That I know of. The Pyromane has an S version, which is the cool blue flame one, which I'm going to go look for here in a second. Once we get turned around a little bit. I want to get to a spot where I can get a high jump and then just float. But we're probably going to be best bet to do this. Try to get up top of this little spot here and then move on up through it. And then take off to get that extra air. Nope, that's a little corner. That's not a good spot to try to jump from because we're not going to go anywhere. Alright, let's see if I can get some... there it is. Yeah, because if we can get up top there and jump off, we should be able to make it to... I mean, there's probably someone that made a tech version of it in a mod already, honestly. Would not surprise me. That's probably been a thing. Because there are people that like to mod their own creatures in really quickly. Like right after a new creature comes out, they just instantly slap it into a mod. There's probably a tech Miguana already. Would not surprise me. But now we gotta glide all the way to Thodus. I mean, I could just teleport there, but why not glide? Take a look around, see if we can see any Edmontonias on the way. Apparently there's, like, if you look at the map right now, that whole top right section still got some more work to do. The whole bottom right section still's got more work to do. I mean, the whole right side, to be honest, still hasn't even been touched because you physically can't. Because the world border stops you right now because there's nothing beyond it. And the bottom left and the whole real bottom of the map has a lot of work left to be done on it. So you're looking at easily, and he's also talked about doing the underworld in the mod description as well. I don't know if anybody caught on to that. He's talked about doing the underworld, so it would not surprise me if there's an underworld area added to the mod, or to the map, as time goes on. So that's going to be a thing. So that should be very interesting how he handles that. There's a hidden little island over here. Not hidden. I mean, it's just placed way out in the ocean you could hide on, live on, if you want to be away from people. Good luck getting there safely with the big leeches in the water, leads in the water, but if you make one of those Trireme ships, you should be fine. They don't attack those. Blue drop, red ring. Let's just stop here. I didn't want to stop, but it's got a red ring. There's the only reason I'm stopping. You never know what could be in it. Absolute garbage is what's in it. I didn't take that smoke grenade, did I? Okay, good. I don't want it. Alright, time to glide. But there's a whole ton of extra space that he's going to be doing with this map, and I'm just surprised to see and excited to see what he actually does with it. So is that new channel? What's going on, Shadow? Is that new channel all made up there, Jessup?
Oh no, no, I'm still. Oh yeah, the new channel's made. Yeah. I just got to put the first videos on. I'm just taking my time with the first 2 videos editing.
Nice, with your first 2 clip montages.
Yeah.
Did you get a dub in any of them, or are you just a bunch of goals?
No, they're just just clips. They're not full gameplays.
No, that's a terrible drop too. We gotta go way over there. Let's just keep on fluttering. We may end up just teleporting now because this is taking forever. I know I said I wanted to fly it. Well, glide it. Who am I talking to? That is Jesse. That is my brother-in-law. He is in the stream. I don't know if you can hear him. You should be able to. But that is my brother-in-law, Jesse. He does Rocket League. He's starting to do Rocket League and Gray Zone Warfare gameplay on his own little channel. Got him started on. So he'll be doing that here shortly. These guys swim so fast, though, too. You could get away with just swimming. Oh, yeah, see right here, this invisible wall? There's something going to be going out here to the right. That's why. And there's a little lip right here you can't go into. He's got something planned for that bottom right section. You know he does. We'll probably just swim the rest of the way over, honestly. Oh, apparently he wants to fly. But I'm excited just to see what he actually does with this full map. And there's a little plot of land right there in front of me that I'm looking at, right there, that little square rectangle thing. You could build a little hut on if you didn't want to be directly in Thericus. You could easily build right there and have a safe little spot. But my base is built on that little island there, but I haven't fully incorporated anything into it yet. So right now it's just a little box. What level are you? That's a level 100 Dreadnoughtus. It's the best one I've seen. That might be a tame for later kind of thing. Go get my my favorite dino right now is the Pyromane. Favorite overall is probably the Shadowmane or the Thyla. And I don't know if you're asking what Jesse's is. What his favorite Arc Dino. Because he played a lot of Ragnarok, was his favorite map, and Valguero. He played some Fjordur too, but I'm not entirely sure what his favorite is.
It's hard.
It is, because there's so many good ones.
Even though I've never tamed one, and I just think they're so cool. Probably the King Reaper, really.
The Reaper Kings?
Because they're powerful, they're cool, they're big. I do gotta go here in about 10 minutes.
I don't think I've ever tamed one myself. I know I've been handed some, but personally taming one, I don't think I have. Like, I have a Flaming Reaper that someone made me when I did a trade for a thing on Syntax server with it. But, personally, I don't think I've ever tamed one. They're fantastically strong. Took out that gas bags. Probably should wipe these two Spinos to get some free stacks. They actually didn't give me that much. I don't know what to call my new YouTube account. Whatever you're feeling. Why are you making a new one? You don't like that one? I know there's a red OSD right there. We're not going to do an OSD right this second. We're here looking for S creatures or things like that. I know I'm going to take fall damage. Not a big deal. The lava actually doesn't hurt you for some reason. Not sure if that's a bug. Yeah, we're not going to do any specific OSDs right this second. I'm waiting until they drop purple OSDs. Then we'll probably get back into them. We may end up trying to do the King Titan fight at some point, too. 2 strikes, got it. Copyright strikes? And are you going to be a gaming channel? Are you going to be making videos, or are you just here to watch videos in streams? Because that's a big thing too. It just depends on what you're trying to do with it. Sorry, work call. You're good. I'm just running about right now looking to try to find some Pyromanes and things like that, because we have We're not doing any OSDs until purples come, probably, honestly. At least I probably won't be doing any more on-screen. Because I feel like any more me just doing OSDs on stream is just going to get tedious for you guys after a while, seeing the same thing over and over and over. Gaming / mod making. Name it like Shadows Mods. What's going on, Iron Cobra Commander? That's a long name. How are we doing? Because I'm waiting right now on just the purple OSDs, and I kind of really want to find an S Pyromane. Like, that's my big thing I'm looking for. Let's see what we can find. We're still working on the... I'm also waiting on the S Surats for those to spawn into. You play Ark? I'm assuming so. That's why you're on the channel. Did I get those Ceratovines? Yes, I did. I don't know what the Corrupt Hearts are useful for on this mod. I really don't. Or on this map. I keep saying mod. Because he doesn't have anything available for them yet, so I'm not entirely sure what they're useful for. I'm hoping something eventually comes of it. But right now, there's absolutely no reason to collect all the Corrupt Hearts. Yes, forever. Are you a creator, or do you just play it because you enjoy playing it? Creator, mod developer, anything like that? Ooh, Pyromane, what level? 55. There's a 10% chance of the S1 spawning in the replace of it. That's why we're going to go take it out. Because this 55 is kind of terrible. Yes, lol. To which one? I asked you like 6 different questions. I'm sorry. I do that sometimes. I ask multifaceted questions, and then I'm like, okay, what's your answer? And then when people give just a one-word answer, I'm like, sure, I know what you're talking about. It's probably a bad idea to take my cart swimming, but we'll see. Bro's running out of stam, though. That's not a good sign. I mean, I'll make it eventually, kind of thing. Like, we'll get there. Oh my god, bro. Stop dunking in the water. You're like dunking your head under the ocean. Almost there. Another OSD coming in. So I don't want to do an OSD, but I do at the same time. That one landed right next to me. Can't tell what color it is. That's a red one. I think that one's just the game trying to tell me to go do an OSD, but I kind of don't want to. What level Pyromane? 25, of course. Let's find the absolute worst level Pyromane possible. Yeah, I forgot how many questions I asked you, so my bad there, Cobra. So I don't entirely know which one you were answering to. Let's take out this Astral really quickly. Alright, almost down, almost down. There it is. Did I get anything good from that? I think I got a Doed saddle, like I saw. Let's see. I got a blueprint. Some Argytalons, a simple pistol, we'll take that. Rest of this I really don't need, so dump for weight. Yeah, I don't remember which one. So you're a creator then, I'm assuming? Because I think that was the first question I asked. Come on, go down. Go down. Down. Go down! Thank you. That's not terrible. I really don't need ghillie at this point. The piece of flak armor I got yesterday was insane. 1,300 leggings, I think? Or a 1,300 chest piece. And like 1,000 chest piece too, so I just need to get the rest of it. I got them, surprisingly, from... Ooh, if Anki spawn here, does that mean Edmontonia can spawn here? Let me clear these guys out just to see if that's a plausible option. Yes, more than 25 years. Damn. Okay, got the experience done. I didn't know there's a little cactus area here. Gas bags. Carno. There's a sign saying a red drop's coming in here, or one just was here. Bro, really? Back off. Once everything's done attacking me. Come on, back up. Thank you. Alright, now we're at max, which is awesome. So 1888 is still our max capacity for damage output, which isn't great, but we'll take it. It's not terrible per se either. But are these guys coming after me? They are. Alright, of course they want to fight me all the time. Everything does, it seems like. Alright. So. Let's, I guess, go this way. $25 Rex. We'll take it out just because. Just to get more to spawn. If this dude was imprinted, this thing would be hitting easily 2K, 2,300 probably at max. Only problem is he's not. It's got to be close to max level though too, honestly. With how much experience I've put into this creature, it's got to be damn near max level. Stegotosaurus. Have you been playing the new Astraeos at all, Cobra? I was gonna say Commander, but why am I saying like the longest name? I'll just say Cobra. Oh, one shot. Let's go. What? It must be that there that just spawned. Yep, that's it. An element main just spawned in. I don't feel like doing an element main, so we're just gonna run away from you. No, just Arc. But have you played on this map at all on Arc? The Astraeos map? Oh, damn, okay. Because if you played on Astraeos, the map Astraeos, I want to know what your opinion on it is. Because I thoroughly enjoy it. Why can't I find an S Pyromane? I'm trying to take out every pyromane I see so I can make more spawn. I know Gigas and whatnot do spawn on this island as well. Up that way, kinda. If you don't mind me asking, Cobra, how'd you find the channel? Was it just one in the like random live feed thing? Is that why you found it, or from one of the videos I've been posting?
I'll be right back, Billy.
All right, well, you gotta go get it, little one.
Yep.
Gotcha,
I'll be back
gotcha.
in like 30 minutes.
Okay. Getting heavy, so let's take this and this. And we'll take the hide, I guess. Could always use hide. Oh, I'm not finding anything. Alright, so what we're going to do is this. Pick you up. Maybe. Not Miguana, Rhinognathia. Gnatha, Rhinognatha. Let's get airborne a little bit and look around and see if we can see anything. How much stronger? They are 10% into attack and 10% into movement speed, but they lose 10% in their health, their Koa. So they're not better health-wise, but they're stronger offensively by only 10%. So realistically, you're trading, if you have a 100 health Dino, you're trading 10% of that health, so you'll drop down to 90 to just do like 10% more damage. So if it does 100 damage, you're doing 110 instead. It's more one of those, if you really want to do the trade-off, you can. It doesn't make a huge difference. It probably does if you have that stacked with... What's going on, Shadow? It probably makes a big difference if you have that with like Giant Slaying, King Slaying, and the S variant all stacked in together, as well as imprinted. That probably makes a huge offensive increase. Because you got to think, King Slaying and Giant Slaying, I think at max is like 15% or 20%. I mean, that, yeah, and they also look like astral creatures, so that does help. But I think it's a 10 or 15% increase in attack against boss creatures. So I have not played it much now. I can't play the free version until you get the DLC. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I grabbed it once it dropped. Because when I started my series forever ago, I say forever ago, it's only been like not even a month. But you played Sea of Thieves? Yes, I did. I actually played Sea of Thieves for a long, long time, Shadow. I was actually one of the original alpha testers for Sea of Thieves back in 2017, 2018, whenever the first alpha tests were. I was on that with my boyos, I guess would be the term. We played it for 20 hours straight the first day the technical alphas came out. It was a lot of fun. Do I play it now? No, because I don't want to say mental capacity because that makes me sound like I'm not smart. Pretty much the mental capacity, honestly, to play it. I really don't anymore. I can't tolerate the constant toxicity of being attacked all the time. I can't stand them, just people baiting your bodies and camping your ships. And just little petty shit like that, pardon the language, but I just can't stand it. I can't do it anymore. So like if I do play, I play on like a solo session kind of thing with like the boys, and it's only for like a couple hours at a time. But anymore, no. Like I know at one point in time I had over 1 million gold sitting on my ship. My cousin has the picture of it, and him and I used to just literally run around as a sloop and fight other ships. Because as a sloop you're going to get attacked, but yeah, safer seas. But I'm like max level, dude. I'm 70 across the board and everything. So 70 was the max level last I knew. I don't know what it is now, but I was 70 max level across the board last I knew about it. So I haven't played in forever, and I know in safer seas you can't actually go beyond those levels, so to me it's pointless to play if I can't level, as well as, and I don't want to play the pub servers and just have complete people that hack and things like that, because I know the hacking in that game has gotten terrible. I know there's a lot of people using like aimbot and things, and I've seen a lot of it. I used to be a very big Dead by Daylight gamer too. Like I used to play Dead by Daylight 24/7 as well with the boys. I actually was a Dead by Daylight streamer for about a good year and a half. I played Ark at the same time, but I was mainly only Dead by Daylight because I was actually insanely good at Dead by Daylight at one point in time. We are taming you. I do not care. I gotta try to hit it somehow. It's gonna be faster than me by a long shot. Run! Is it coming? Yeah, that's a 150, baby. We're taking that thing. Come on, big boy. How are you hurting me? I'm in the water. There it is. Let's go. Alright, perfect. Now find me something to tame. There's got to be something for me to attack around here. Come on. Oh, come on. Nope, I already lost a lot of my taming effectiveness. I can see that already. Alright, so I'll take 97%. It doesn't need to be perfect, technically. And just close would be fine. I'll appreciate that. Only online game you really play is Fallout 76. I used to play Fallout. I was never big in Fallout, per se, but I used to play it. Bro, really? There's nothing around? Alright, we just killed like 3 different things I saw right there. Alright, I'm kind of a little irritated that I lost a lot of my taming effectiveness. It's down to 97. I didn't lose all of it, should I say. Alright, let's tame this guy. Perfect. What did you come out as? Alright, what did you happen to come out as? Let's get out of here really quickly. You came out as a 222. Okay, so that's not terrible. I'm kind of very okay with a 222, honestly. Alright, let's look at your stat points. 39 into weight, 40 into melee. That's kind of nice. And 41 into health. I will take that. I will take that. So that is a good breeding pair. I have a 135 female that I tamed up, and now I've got a 150 male that I tamed up as a 222, so I cannot complain about that at all. It was a little harder for me to find things. I probably should have picked him up with the Rhino, to be honest, and moved him around that way to try to find something. But that was a little bit of a mental mistake on my part, because I should have probably dropped him in an area where there was a bunch of creatures for me to take out. But we ended up getting it, so I can't really complain. Cobra, if you're still here, what's your favorite dino in Ark? Same with you, Koa. What is your favorite dino? Could be at this moment, could be at any time in the point of the game. Anything. Could be something that's not even out yet. I'm so glad we just got a 150 Pyromane. I know a lot of people don't care for the Pyromanes. You played GTA 5? Yeah, back when it came out in like 2013, yeah. I'm not a big GTA'er anymore, honestly. One thing I love about these guys... What? Hold on. How am I doused when I'm in lava? Huh? My coloration is terrible right now. I have no clue what just happened to that. Okay. That was weird. I'm heat resistant up to 11,000. Oh, what are you? 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 Ah, 50 Dreadmare. Yeah, I used to play GTA quite a bit. It's one of those games where I was like, after a point in time, it just got old quick. It was another one of those games where you try to play online, you're constantly being attacked, you can't just actually relax and do anything. Like, same with Sea of Thieves. Like, I love doing the tall tales and shit, or I keep saying shit and things, but you could never do them without constantly being attacked, and it kind of just got on my nerves after a while. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to stop playing this. Because my buddies and I used to love doing the tall tales. And we still do, honestly. Did I get any Titanoboa Venom out of this? Spino? Mine has always been the Shadowmane after I got my first one. Thylas are definitely on the list. Speaking of your favorite, I just passed it. Spinos have always been up there for me, but it's always been either Pyromane, Shadowmane, or Thyla. Because I just love having a good ground mount. Like, having something, not a Giga, not a Rex, nothing like that, just something like this that I could just cross the map really quickly. Deinonychus, actually. Deinonychus is up there. That's probably my number one. I completely forget about Deinonychuses because you don't see them anymore. Because they're not in the game yet. But Deinonychus is fantastic for me. I may have to take you up on that, Shadow, because I do enjoy playing Sea of Thieves. But I'm at, like I said, I'm at that point now where I don't want to just tolerate people being assholes. I was going to say buttheads, but that doesn't fit my character. But we need to go back to base and return all this. Put all this back, I mean. Yeah, when we played the island in ASC, so you don't even know about the Deinonychuses. I mean, you know about them, but you don't know about them. Did you watch my Svartalheim playthrough, Koa? I don't know if you did. Because they are easily one of the best, if not the best, dino in the game, because they have every little thing that you could need in a dino. I also like certain mounts that you can ride on and shoot weapons off of. It's another big reason why they're a lot of my favorite. Alright, let's pick you up. No, pick up. See, like, this guy got terrible stats. He got health frail. That's booty, honestly. Alright, so let's see. Let's put our two Pyromanes together. Let's see what stats we got. We got 40 health, so this one outclasses it in health. Stam. This one's got 33 points into Stam. Oxygen, this one's better. Food, that one's slightly better at 28. Weight, this one's got 39. This one's got 40. So if I paired these two together, we're probably looking at like a 230 something. So that's pretty decent. And let's stuff our S-Carch in here that we don't need. Did we get any better stats? Doesn't look it, honestly, across the board. It looks like this one's just the clear-cut favorite. Oh, you can't see that screen. There's a creature in there you guys aren't supposed to see yet. Two of them, technically. But you'll see that tomorrow. It's not a huge issue. They're not creatures I'm going to use often, but they're just there. I thought it was kind of cool that I tamed them. But, alright, let's transfer everything we got. I know some of you are going to go back and watch that spot over now just to see what I got. Could just wait till tomorrow and see. Rex, Spinal, Raptors, Megatherium, and Dire Bears. See, I've never used a Dire Bear either. Honestly, I can safely say I've never used a Dire Bear. Not to the capacity of what other people have used. Never had a fondness for Dire Bears. Because whenever someone says, oh, I'll just go get honey, I think beehive. I always just made a domesticated beehive. It was my always thing. I'd always go get the honey. Like, as you can see right here, I got 1,000. I would always make a domesticated beehive right away, and then that's all I'd use to get my honey for the whole playthrough I'm doing. That was always my thing on that. I need to keep my flamethrower on me right now. I hate having to carry it around because it's heavy, especially with that ammo. It's like 25 pounds roughly. If you're watching, not bad for liking it. No, you're good, man. If you don't like the videos, you don't have to go back. How do you... that's confusing. If you don't mind me asking, Shadow, how do you not watch ARC video, but you watch ARC live streams? Do you just prefer the interactive level of it? Is that what you prefer? Which, if you do, that's totally fair. Because some people do prefer live content over pre-recorded content, which is completely understandable. Let's hatch up all these eggs and see if we get anything good. I'm looking for a 249. Honestly, right now is what we're looking for is a 249 in the Rexes, and we have yet to get one. This Daedon is right now our best, so that's why I keep pulling that one out. These Gigas, we're looking for a 241, just so we can get mutations going. You just like watching me, thank you. I appreciate that. Because this guy's going to be pretty good for us. He's going to be our 42F, which is what he has, 41H, which is what she has, and 43 Melee, which is what they have. I have another Daedon upstairs that I tamed in the one video. Yeah, the Svartalheim, I got a Deinonychus in, which was insane. The Deinonychus was actually really, really good. The ones I used. I mean, I could swap these guys out if I wanted to right now. For the one upstairs, but I think I'm just going to go with I think I need a 232. I think a 232 is the level I need. If I do my numbers right, it's a 232. I don't think any of these up here. Whoop. How you doing, buddy? Wasn't paying attention. I just landed on your back. Well, let me close these doors up while I'm down here again, I guess. I don't know what's going on in my game. Like, there's something really buggy. I'm running the B+ intakes, so it instantly irrigates anything without water. And this thing is not irrigated somehow, but this one is. I don't get it. Luckily, it's raining, so they get wet that way. They get irrigated that way, but I honestly don't know. I may have to just put like a water tap there somewhere on top of one of the roofs. Like, I thought about putting one of these up on top of the roof. Where is it? Water reservoir. I thought about putting this up on top of the roof just because it'll keep everything watered. Because it can hold, I think, 100,000. Like the goo gun, I've never used yet. I don't know if it's worth it. This is definitely worth it. I'm actually probably going to make that here shortly. The bio grinder is definitely worth it as well. The gene storage, again, is definitely worth it. How do I do a mini? How do I have a mini forge? It is the B+ mod. Everything that's in here is generally in its B+ form. That's another reason why I like the B+, is it's more compact. It's not as huge that you need to fit everything into like one room or try to. It's my favorite part about a lot of it. Like the stopwatch I've used a little bit. The Zeppelin I've used a lot. You guys have seen that. There's the awesome stuff. This is another B+ thing. The metal trank arrows. I gotcha, Shadow. Here's, like, these are, I don't know the torpor level of these, but if you have metal arrows and want to run it with biotoxin, I'm assuming it's similar to shocking trank darts. Oops, clear this out. This is also a really good mod to have, the converters. Definitely what you want to get to. Trying to find it. Yeah, metal trank arrows. I don't know the torpor level of it. But if you have a good trank system, like for a bow, like this is a decent compound bow. I could probably use metal trank arrows on this and do pretty decent. But I'd much rather use a long neck. I've always been a long neck rifle person. The longest of neck rifles. Tinkering. Tinkering is not in here. Okay, tinkering must be in this one. You've never completed Gen 1 or Extinction. I've done Extinction, as you guys know if you watch the series, on Gamma. I've never done any farther than that. But we're going to make a tinkering desk really quickly. That needs to go upstairs, right near the blueprints. Probably right there is probably where we'll put it. Disable snapping. I'm very finicky in how my things place. They got to be like pretty close to each other, so I'm not losing any wasted space. If that's too far in, that's perfect, probably. Yep. Yeah, almost no wasted space. All right, so how these things work: you put blueprints in here, combine the blueprints. You have an unstable combine or a stable combine. So it gets the average of all of them up to 20, but as low as 50%. Unstable is a little more rare, like to try to do. So we're going to see if we have any terrible blueprints we can mix to see if we can get anything good. Like right here, these assault rifles, we're never going to use assault rifles. So here, let's actually test them on these. Well, they have snap mods, and I use a couple snap mods, but I don't at the same time, if that makes sense. I just like everything to be absolutely as close to each other as I can. Like all this riot gear we can mix together, but now we have so many Rex saddle blueprints. I'm tempted to put them all together too. And like all these Daedon blueprints here, we're actually probably going to mix these three together. Anomalocaris ones as well, we could probably mix them together here. So let's actually open the tinkering window. Let's test it with these three. The blueprints, let's do an unstable combine. So the average is going to be off the item value. So this one's a 9, this one's an 8, this one's a 7. So the average is probably going to be somewhere in the middle. Let's see what we get. Sure. Okay, it failed apparently. So we didn't get anything out of it. Yep, that one failed. So let's try these three together. Let's try a stable combine this time, because that one must have failed. See, that one came out with a 46. That one's on the lower end. Is it weird you like ASE more than ASA? No, because a lot of people still do, because of the fact that it's still got everything. Let's mix these three high Astraeos saddles together. Or not Astraeo, Anomalocaris. Actually slide this one into here and take this other one. But there's a couple different things you could like mix together. You're always wanting to try to mix them together if you can. Like these helmets here I might try to throw together. I may try to do something with my tech armor because I have a lot of it. To try to get the best blueprint. The tech rifles, which I've never used a tech rifle before. These S-May wings. Like I'm probably going to save a lot of these to do on video, but we're going to try one more time here with these to see if we can get anything. And then I'll break down why the tinkering desk is better in a full-on video. Why the tinkering desk is great to use. Let's do a stable combine again. So you'll get the average of these plus 20. Yeah, see, that was terrible. That one was as low as 50% of the average because I mixed it together and it wasn't as good. So like we had 80s in there, we only got a 60. You've only been a console player? That makes sense as to why you prefer ASA, though. Like, I prefer ASA. I have no point to go back and play ASE. Like, yeah, there's some mods I can't access anymore, but that's cool. But me, personally, I'd much rather sit here and play ASA all day versus ASE, in my honest opinion. There's no reason for me to dip back into ASE when this one plays better. There's more quality of life improvements in this one. And this game is just hands down, to me, the better of the two. I see almost no point in switching over to... Are we live now? Are we good now? Is like that a thing? I think we should be live now. Everything looks live on my end. Alright, got it. Yeah, so what we're going to do really quick, I wasn't planning on streaming a whole lot longer, but we're going to try to go look for another Edmontonia. So that is OBS in a nutshell for you. It's due to the fact of me trying to multi-stream, because I'm streaming to my Twitch, my YouTube, and my other one. my party, but I'm probably going to have to... Can you hear me still? Am I clear as day? Let me check my settings quick. Yeah, I think I'm clear. Okay, perfect. But I'm probably going to have to switch back to Streamlabs again doing it for a while, because I don't know what the hell is going on with OBS and giving me these constant issues. But I am safely able to say right now that I am no longer doing Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle content. I will not be doing that on my side channel. My side channel, the one that had 700 subs and everything, I will not be doing Dokkan anymore. Exclusively Arc, and I'm going to be turning that channel or transitioning that channel into like a party games channel for like when the boys come over. If we want to do like a kind of like a trip channel, I'll probably put on that. Like when I go on vacations and things, I'll probably stuff over there. But that channel is going to be completely wiped of all Dokkan content, and it's going to be a complete fresh start of just new things that I'm doing when I go on trips and everything. Or I may just get rid of that channel entirely and just keep this one exclusively to the everything, because I really don't need two separate channels. And honestly, Dokkan is getting to the point where I don't want to do it. Can I see you? What level are you? What level are you, buddy? 135. Ooh. 135. Ow, what hit me? Hey. Come here. Just chase me. Come away from everything. That's not an Edmontonia. But it is a Deinonychus. Which I just... Oh, I was hoping that would have one-shot him. Nope, 600 Torpor. Oh, there's a Rex right there. I don't want to run into him. These guys don't get a stat increase from being... And net. I love the net gun, dude. The B+ mod has the net gun on it now, so I don't actually have to run any other net mods anymore. And down you go. You need extraordinary kibble, 2 of them. Is that a Karch? That's an S-Rex. No, I'm not giving you the channel. I still use it as... That's the one I watch a lot of my my videos on when I'm just watching normal things. And it's tied to my email, so... Oh, what is that? That's 60 Rex. God damn it. That's terrible. Well, let's go back and go get some things here. 2 extraordinary kibble, and then... I think that's probably going to be the end, because I'm not finding what we need. Ah, that's a 135 Meguana. That's nice. That's a 55. But we're not really finding what we need to find right now, and that's an Edmontonia. What level are you? Please, if you're a high level, I'll tame you too. 55, you're terrible. Like, I'm looking for like 150, 130 and up. No, I actually may spawn it in, Shadow, to be honest. I had 3 of them prior. I legitimately had 3 of them. Anybody that's watched the series would know I've had... And I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean, like, anybody that's watched the series knows I had 2 perfect tames that I bred together to get a max level Edmontonia. I'm honestly tempted to spawn one back in just because I had one, and when I switched to this map, I lost it. Which is honestly annoying because it wasn't my fault that I lost them. It was just some kind of corruption in the Dino when I transferred the mod over. So I'm kind of tempted to spawn 2 150s back in, tame a male and a female, which is what I did, and then breed them together to get the pair I wanted. I'm going to give it a little bit longer and see if I can find any. I'm going to give it just another day or 2 of me playing. If I don't find them, because the mod, I've seen a handful. Like, don't get me wrong, I've seen a handful, like low levels, like 25, 50s, 65s. Like, they're not worth me taming. But I did have 2 nice 150s. That really irked me that I lost them. But we're probably going to tame this Deinonychus, and I think that's going to be the end of the stream, because we've been streaming for, I mean, 6 minutes now, it says, but we're close to over 2.5 hours, I think, honestly. So we're probably going to do that and wrap it up. Alright. I do, technically, but it has a lot of Dragon Ball stuff on it that, I got to do a lot of clearing out. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I need to remove. Because, like I said, I'm not doing Dragon Ball anymore. That'll probably just be my side party, like, game channel with the boys. Kind of like, I don't want to say similar to Sausage Party, because that's not what it's going to be. But it's going to be just like me and the guys hanging out. Because I had a couple of channels back in the day. I can't think of the name of it now, that my buddies and I would always upload videos of us playing Mario Party and things on. But I may end up doing that on that channel, or just do like my trip videos on this channel. I haven't made my decisions yet on everything. There's still a lot of things up in the air specifically at this moment. But no, horror, VR, and me do not go together. I do not like jump scares at all. Do not care for jump scares. But the boys and I do play Phasmophobia quite a bit, so that you'll probably see on a live stream or on that channel if I do end up doing things that way. That's probably the direction I'll go with that channel, is if I do end up doing things like that, you'll see it there. Because this is going to be our, or not our, but my, because the boys don't put anything on this channel, this will be my specific survival game channel, which is, I don't know if you guys noticed, I changed the channel banner as well. I changed the channel banner on the channel to say survival games, Water Buffalo Man survival games, tips, guides, and walkthroughs, because I intend to start doing some more survival games on the channel eventually. Because, like, the boys and I played not Green Forest, The Forest together, which is kind of a survival horror game. We've done a bunch of different things. So I'm tempted to make this a survival game channel a little bit. Like, the boys played Pal World. I never really got into it, but they want me to give it a shot again, so maybe I'll do that on the channel too. Like, there's a list of different things that the guys want me to try on the channel. Yeah, that game makes sense. Raft. Raft is a game that is a survival game considered. I have that. The boys have that. So that's something we're definitely interested in doing. I am never doing Subnautica because I do not like underwater. That is not for me. I hate that these guys don't get taming effectiveness, but I know that's because they're so beefy anyway. But yeah, Raft is definitely a game I thought we've talked about doing together, because we actually have that game. All of us do. And we want to tap into some horror games too, like Phasmophobia. We played Demonologist together. That's fun. Games like that I want to do on this side channel, and a little bit on this one, some of the ones that are more survival based. But yeah, that'll probably be like the end of the stream, kind of. Because I've got some more things I want to edit on the main video that's scheduled to upload tomorrow. And I'm yawning for some reason. And we've been streaming for, like you said, about 2.5 hours up to this point, which is a pretty good stream. We got quite a bit done. We ended up taming a max level Shadow Mane, which is insane. I'm getting myself dizzy here by going upside down. Hold on. I don't know about Stranded Deep. I don't like water. I don't care for going in Arc's oceans, let alone anything like that. Because I know Subnautica definitely has a terrible thalassophobia, whatever it is. What time is it for me? It is about 2 p.m. almost. So that means it's spend time with the puppy time. Because usually around 2 to 3, 2 to 4 every day I spend, once the stream's done. I get off the stream, end up going to spend time with him, take him for a walk, play with him a little bit, and then the wife gets home a little after that, and then it's dinner time generally. Yeah, that's why I won't play games with deep water. I don't necessarily have that. Like, I can go in deep water. I don't mind it. I just hate the idea of not knowing what's behind you. Oh, so you're 4 hours ahead of me. Gotcha. Let's land right up here. We're probably going to start breeding the Pyromanes as well later on. I like how I tame the Deinonychus in the game's like, oh hey, here's an XP buff. Here you go. This one didn't come out that great. Yeah, as you can see, we have 3 Edmontonias right here, 4 right there, and we can't access any of them, which really sucks. So, but yeah, that's going to be it, guys. So, thank you guys for stopping on by to the stream. I had Yeah, I know. I don't know. I never went really deep in the ocean in Sea of Thieves. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys back here for more Ark Survival Ascended in tomorrow's video and probably in tomorrow's stream. So thank you guys, and I will see you guys later.